Hollywood Wives, Take One.
Welcome to the Book Chat with the Library Ladies. I'm Birdie Love, and today Bunny Newcomb and I are going to discuss Jackie Collins's Hollywood Wives.
It's like a soap opera, a bit trashy, and a lot dishy.
I would describe it as a mix of mystery, thriller, gossip, and a whole lot of steam.
The setting is Hollywood.
But don't forget, we are tracking a murderer from the East Coast to the West Coast with a detective. Now, I can't say that the content of the book was necessarily original, but it was definitely shocking, and for its time, it was very spicy. More intriguing than that is that Jackie Collins's characters were based on real people, not that she ever let us know who those inspirations were.
Yes, let's talk about those characters for a minute. Who did you like the best?
Didn't particularly like any of the characters, if I'm honest, but I have a few questions, like why are all these women throwing themselves at Ross Conti?
I agree. I mean, without a visual, it's really hard to imagine such a stud.
So, hypothetically, who would you cast as Ross Conti if you were to make a movie?
Maybe like John Hamm from Mad Men.
Interesting. I was thinking Matthew McConaughey because I like his swagger and his confidence in his acting. And for his wife, Elaine Conti, I chose Alicia Silverstone because I felt like she could be both strong and vulnerable for that character, and Elaine was definitely an interesting character.
Interesting choice. I like Alicia Silverstone. I think Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld. Maybe?
Maybe. I can see it. So, moving on from that, the book took us to many different places throughout Hollywood. Where would you want to visit? I'm going to the Mason so that I can celebrity watch.
Oh, I would be at the beach house all day, honey. Also, it would be really nice to get the royal treatment before a night on the town at a salon like Coco's.
Oh, definitely. Let's go. All right, so the next question tells us to create a soundtrack for the book. What song would you choose?
Oh, I'd pick something sultry and woozy by someone like Lana Del Rey, singing of the West Coast, like a modern day Nancy Sinatra.
Nice. I was a little bit less inspiring. I went with Marvin Gaye because, you know, let's get it on.
Good choice.
Accurate. So, if you were to illustrate this book, who would you choose to illustrate it?
Oh, yes. I'm glad you asked. I would choose Roy Lichtenstein, although he drew primarily in the 1960s, not the 80s. He has a one-dimensional comic book quality that is very dramatic but also superficial, and I feel that that would translate perfectly Hollywood Wives to paper, or the other kind of paper.
Very interesting choice. Particularly, I don't think that this book should be illustrated. Some things are definitely left best to the imagination.
Yes.
Okay. So if you had one chance to ask Jackie Collins a question, what would that question be?
Oh, Bertie, what a great question.
Come on, I just want to know who the books are about. Who are these characters? Who inspired them? There are definitely stories being told there, and I want to know who they are.
Yes, me too.
All right, so I think I would reread this book. Maybe not like right now because I just read it, but I definitely would reread it when I'm looking for a guilty escape.
I will definitely read Jackie Collins again, but with 31 other titles, I probably won't get around to this one again.
True, very true. Okay, well that's it for our discussion, and I hope you enjoyed it. So until the next time,
Cheers.